if there is any possibility of life getting developed in solar system other than Earth, it's Venus because it's an habitable zone. So why do we see researchers like ISRO or NASA doing more researches and spending more time on Mars, not in Venus? Because it makes more sense if you spend more time on Venus, because Venus is inhabitable zone and potentially can have life. That's what we're going to discuss in the video. Please watch the video till end. Before we discuss on why I think ISRO should spend more time on researching on Venus, not on Mars, we need to talk about habitable zone. Habitable zone is a ring of area from its host star where on the planet's surface H2O, which is water, can exist in the liquid form. Having water in its liquid form on a planet's surface is a signal of life. Life can develop on planets where water is in liquid form. It can form long chain chromo acids and it can develop cellular organisms. It's potential for life. In our planetary system, which is solar system, Sun is a star, and in the habitable zone we have Venus and Earth. So it makes more sense to spend more time researching on Venus, which can potentially have life. But what I see is different. I see NASA and ISRO doing more researches on Mars, not on Venus. Now let's talk about atmosphere of Mars and Venus. So Mars, we're not talking about statistics here, we'll talk about how it feels to be on Mars. Mars is very cold, windy, dry. It's very exposed to solar radiation as it doesn't have a magnetic field by itself and potentially cannot host any life. But Venus, on the other hand, is even more vast. Venus is so hot that it is the hottest planet in the solar system. It has more than 100 plus poisonous gas in its atmosphere. It has so many active volcanoes, and it is so meaningless to life being developed in Venus. Now you could argue that it makes more sense to research on Mars than Venus, because Venus is so acidic in nature, it cannot host any life. Anything organic will die on Venus. But there is one gray area where researching on Venus will help more to humanity than Mars. We'll discuss it next. ISRO with Chandrayaan-1 was able to find such a phenomenal discovery that they found ice caps on the other side of the moon. Discovering this was so immersive in Space Research Center, but this doesn't help India or ISRO immediately. Think of it this way. So in future, if any space research center want to build a lunar base, this data will be so valuable. They can build this lunar base near to this water ice cap. They can use this ice cap to extract the water from it. Taking water from Earth to Moon is so expensive. It makes more sense to extract the water from the ice that is already there on the Moon. It might not help, this discovery will never help India or ISRO, but it helps the entire humanity. With SpaceX and Blue Origin into the game, I think ISRO and NASA are doing a survivor biased game and doing researches on things that give them immediate benefits instead of doing things that are more helpful to humanity. I'm not saying that SpaceX or Blue Origin are bad. They are of course very good, but their motive is to make financial benefits, not to do researches on things that help humanity in the long term, but the goal is to do researches on things that give them immediate benefits like bank balance. I'm not arguing that becoming a interplanetary species and humans going to Mars is not a great achievement. It's of course is a great achievement, and I really want humans to be an interplanetary species. But what do I mean is, it's really important to do researches on Mars and humans becoming interplanetary species, but it's even more important to do researches on the things that can help humanity in the long term. There is no reason SpaceX or Blue Origin will do this, because their motive is to do a business for financial benefit. But research centers like ISRO and NASA should be doing research on the things that help humanity to take forward. Here is another example that I can give you, like when coronavirus broke down, it is of course is important to find a vaccine to coronavirus, but it is even more important to find how did we get the coronavirus out, how did the virus broke out. It gives us more insights, and this data on finding how coronavirus broke out will help humanity in future to find or prevent another outbreak. If you like this video, a sub to the channel would be habitable zone. That's it for today. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.